Welcome back, I guess. Um, the first week of classes has ended and the second week has begun, and it's weird. It's weird because this is my first last of my last semester. I had my first week of classes, and it's just the beginning of a long list of lasts. And it's sad because you finally have to come to the realization that this is going to get left behind. And it's been so amazing. The past 4 years, this has been my home. This has been everything to me. But yeah, so I'm going to stop talking about sad stuff for a little while, and we're going to talk about some happy stuff because exciting things are happening this semester. First of all, I got my hair cut, and I love it. I could not stand the long hair anymore. So that's fun. And I just found out today, actually, that I'm going to be one of the section heads for the editing and production workshop that I'm in, which means that I will be one of the lead poetry editors for the creation of my school's lit magazine, which I'm going to plug right now. So, SUNY Geneseo runs and creates a SUNY-wide literary journal called Gandy Dancer. And we've done this every semester for the past 3 years, I think. But we're currently accepting submissions, so if you or anyone you know goes to a SUNY school and writes poetry, fiction, or creative nonfiction, we accept all three. And we also accept artwork, so any drawings, paintings, photography, you can send that to us. The submission deadline is February 24th, and you can look at our guidelines and check out our website, which is www.gandydancer.org, and I will put a link in the description. But I'm really excited about it because it really gives me an opportunity to see what the publishing world is like, because that's ultimately where I want to be, is in a copy editing or ideally poetry editing position. So if I could be an editor or a literary agent to someone, that would be fantastic, because oh my god, it would just be great. But this is a really great first step, I think, to what I want to do with the rest of my life. So that's also exciting, and now I get to put poetry edit on my resume. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. And I'm taking my senior seminar class, which is basically a class on here's what writing is going to be like for the rest of your life. And also, you get to give a reading of your best work from your college career. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. But that'll be in April. But yeah, for my senior sem class, there was this assignment that we have to do, and it's called Why I Write. So there is a literary magazine in which writers will submit essays about why they write, and we read 2 of them, and one of them was about a guy who has Lou Gehrig's disease, and how that kind of was the catalyst to him really, really starting to write. And then another one was about a woman who did like 7-week intensive workshops with prisoners, with like inmates. And you know, it really gets you thinking, like, well, these are some pretty amazing stories. Like, how can I size up to that? Like, how do I measure up to that, you know? How do I measure up to someone who's like, well, I do workshops with prison inmates who may be in there for 25 years to life. And that's like, it's inspired me in my writing from a teaching standpoint. And then you're just like, I'm a 21-year-old student. Why do I write? Ah! And then you're just like, I have to write a paper about this. I have to know this. And it's interesting looking back on my life and being like, well, yes, I've always loved writing, but like, nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear that. So you really have to think about, like, what was the catalyst? Like, what made you want to do this? Like, what made you think this could be me for the rest of my life? You know? And it's difficult to think about that because there's so many reasons that like just go into that, you know? There's so many things that go into it. So it's something I've had to think about a lot, and I still am not sure. I know that I write for myself. I know I'm probably not going to get any awards, any real recognition for my writing, but honestly, that's not why I'm writing. I'm not writing to see my name in lights or be on a bestseller list. And yeah, I mean, obviously, that would be nice, but it's not my ultimate goal. So, I don't know, it's just been something I've really been thinking about a lot lately. And then I'm also taking a music class. That's been fun. We're studying medieval music, so the other day I got to wake up to Gregorian chants blasted at full volume in this classroom. Excellent way to wake up. Excellent. And I started a new job. I got a job at my school's Starbucks, so I am a barista now. Granted, I don't know a lot, but I'm learning, and it can sometimes be a really grueling job and stressful, but it's a lot of fun. Like, making the drinks and just interacting with customers like that. It's like, it's very high speed, but I like it. If I don't mess up, I'm working really hard on trying not to mess up so much. Oh, but you know how people could say sometimes that, like, oh, I'm up to my elbows in, like, this, and this? It actually happened to me today. I was literally up to my elbows in chai. Like, the mix. Like, not, like, the tea packets, like, the liquid, like, mix that was literally up to my elbows. And it's sticky and sweet, and like whenever you put your arm against like your shirt, it would stick, and I was just like, all I want to do is just not be covered in chai, you know? So yeah, that's actually been a lot of fun, and I'm excited to learn. But yeah, it's been a good first week. I got to see so many people, and just, it's been cold as fuck, which is always fun. But it's been a lot of fun. And I'm excited to see what the semester holds and all the new things I learn. And while it's scary to think that this is the last semester I'll ever have here, it's my last semester, it's exciting to think about some of the things that I can do once I have that degree in my hand. So I guess we'll see what the future holds. And you'll certainly be hearing more from me. And this semester I have more guest blogs lined up for you. So hopefully you will enjoy those. I know I will enjoy posting them for you. But yeah. So that's an update on me. But for those of you college students out there, I hope you have a good semester. For my fellow seniors, make the most of it. You're a senior. This is your last 4 months of college. Do something amazing, you know? Do something great. Don't waste time on anything you don't want to be doing. But that's it for me for now. So I will keep you guys posted, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.